Hey loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tomiwa. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button you see on your screen and turn on the notification bell so you get notified for, my next series of videos. And if you're a recurring viewer, thank you so much for kicking it once again with me, right? Today we're going to, and I say we're because we're doing this together, right? We're going to get my hair braided. I'm going to make boho braids for the very first time. I have wanted to make it for the longest time, and I'm excited I'm finally going to get the chance to do it right now. So as usual with my hair videos, I'm going to take you through the whole process of getting the braids done from start to finish. Right now, for this boho braids, I bought hair from this brand called Aya Hair. Everybody knows, or there's the popular saying, or everybody says that boho braids don't last, especially when you use synthetic extensions for it. So what I did was I got the human hair extensions, the curly ones, just for the curly bits of the hair, and I was fortunate that it came with 3 packs of yaki, treated yaki, from Aya Hair. I would add their handle at the bottom of this so you can see. I think that promo might be over, but what I got was 150 gram of the human hair extensions. 100 gram I believe is 60k, 50 gram is extra 30k. So the human hair extensions I got in total was 90k, yeah, and it came as a promo with 3 bundles of the textured yaki, or the treated yaki, which would be used to braid the hair itself, right? While the human hair that I bought will be added in between and to the tips. And I'm hoping that because I got the human hair I'm hoping that because I got the curly human hair instead of the synthetic ones, I'm hoping that it will last at least a month, at least, right? So let's see. I got the hair extensions in color 1. I think that's the only color that Aya Hair has the human hair extensions in. So I got it in color 1, which is black. Yeah, and I don't mind so much. I do quite like black hair, although my hair is originally 1B, but I think you can never go wrong with black hair, so I'm not mad at all. I'm gonna get the hair done at my extension salon in Lekki Phase 1. I will add the Instagram handle on the screen so you can check them out if you do like the hair when I am done with it. Yeah, let's go. And up the stairs we go. I've shown you guys this process before because I usually get my hair done at my extension. My braids done at my extensions, right? And that's because I love their customer service. The ladies are really entrepreneurial, the owners. They have different products which they section their store into. And let's just, get into this weave that I am using. So those are the bundles of yaki, 3 bundles of yaki hair that came free of charge with this 3 pieces of of human curly hair, right? So the human curly hair that I'm going to use for the boho extensions, I think this is 150 gram. Yes, I believe so. It's 50 gram per piece, and I got 3 of that, which cost a total of 90k. So that'll be like 30k each, right? I had already washed and blow dried my hair the day before, but I told them that. But whenever they're going to make braids, they'll always make sure they blow dry it again, right? Before they get into that. After blow drying my hair, she parts my hair horizontally from ear to ear and packs away the 2 portions because she's going to go ahead to cut them into little pieces. So at the bottom, at the lower portion, she goes horizontally first, make sure she lines it properly, uses some edge control to define that pattern, and then goes vertically to cut them into little cubes that she's going to plait, right? She does that for all the portions at the back, and then when she comes to the front, she goes vertically instead of horizontally, right? Because at this point she wants your patterns to be really obvious when you flip your hair over. And when she's parted, the vertical lines in front, she then cuts it horizontally into cubes. And this is what the whole hair looks like, right? The full head of hair is parted completely, so they can now begin to braid, right? They pack that hair that they have parted into 4 pieces or 4 sections because they're going to braid section by section. And now they're just prepping the hair and laying them on the strands. They've pulled the yaki hair, which they will use for the actual plaits. And for the human hair, they're just portioning it out. They don't pull it, and they add like edge control to the tips. So, it's easier to hold together when they want to introduce it into the hair. Now I'm going to show you step by step of getting the braid out. They start by weaving your natural hair on its own. And along the way, they feed in strips of, the yaki hair that they're going to use. They make sure they tuck the yaki hair from underneath, not across. And this way, the hair looks, very natural, like it's still your natural hair being woven, right? They add as many yaki hair as they want up until the point where they want to add the strip of the curly boho braids, which she's doing now. She tucks it under as well, braids it with the hair for a little bit, and then flips it over and continues braiding the rest of the hair, right? So she keeps braiding the rest of the hair, making sure she adds strips of the yaki hair along the way. And the reason why they keep adding strips of the yaki hair is so that the size is consistent from top to bottom, because if not, what will happen is that the hair will be thinning out as they braid on. And for this hair, they're going to add about 3 strips of the curly hair extensions on the body of the hair and 1 strip of curly hair extensions at the tip, because I wanted the tip to finish curly. I didn't want it to finish straight, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. So this is her adding curly hair extensions to the tips. She adds it and then proceeds to braid it with the hair, braids it down. Instead of flipping it over as she's done with the other 3, this time she keeps braiding it down with the hair. And at some point I was worried that, she would braid all the curly portions and there won't be any curly portions left. But she explained to me that she had to braid it properly with the hair. If not, as hand is being run through the hair, the curly hair extension at the tips will keep dropping, which I guess makes sense. So she braids it very securely, but make sure that there's some curly hair left at the bottom of the hair. I was giving complimentary juice on the house, and I had brought Maryland cookies to snack on because I knew that this was going to be a long wait. I was making mini braids instead of medium or large size, so it was going to take a while. I had 3 people working on my hair, and as you can see with the lady lifting the hair, you can see 3 boho curly portions hanging, and then once she's done weaving the one at the bottom, she drops it. 3 hours in, your girl needed proper food, so I ordered burger and fries from Maple, which is owned by the same people that own the salon, and it's just right upstairs. By this point, I had 4 people working on my hair, and I was pretty much exhausted. I didn't realize how long it would take to get this hair done. We're almost done. We're nearing the finish line, and I'm just here sitting wondering why my hair looks this full. If you know me, you know I'm a simple girl. So in my mind, I'm thinking, don't tell me I'm going to be walking around with this full head of hair. It was a little bit scary, but finally we got into the last braid, and I couldn't be happier. Although I was still a bit worried about how full this hair looked, but I was trusting the process. All in all, the hair took 5 hours to make, and braiding the hair cost 45k. This is minus the 90k I had already spent on the hair extensions. Once they were done braiding, they proceeded to clean the base of the hair because they used edge control, and that can leave white marks. So they cleaned it with warm water that they squeezed out of a towel. And once they were done, cleaning the base of the hair, they proceeded to spray the curly portions with conditioner and water that they had mixed in a spray bottle. This is to, bring the the fullness of the curly portion down. And you know, I had to heave a sigh of relief because my hair wasn't looking full and wild anymore. Once they're done with that, they sprayed the base with, you know, oil sheen, and I mean, I was done. This is the finished result of the hair. It's a bummer that the hair got done at night, so it's not as bright as I would like it, but I hope that you get, you know, you're able to see the hair properly and appreciate it. I absolutely love the hair. You can see that it's calmed down. It's not as wild as before. And I'm supposed to buy conditioner and mix it with water in a spray bottle and be spraying the curly portions so they're as relaxed as this. But just look at those patterns. Fantastic. I can pat it, you know, make any pattern that I want. I can rock it anyhow I desire. In absolute awe of this hair. I was scared of getting boho braids, and if you're scared of getting boho braids, my advice to you is do it. You'll love it in the end. Thank you for kicking it with me. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I love and enjoyed this hair. If you follow me on Instagram, you'd be seeing bits and pieces of how I style this hair. The handle is the same, WhatsUpTomiwa. Now, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Tell me in the comments what you think about the hair, okay? Now, till my very next video, au revoir.